Hello, my name is DNA, and if you clicked on this video, you probably already know, but Fantasy Online 2 is finally out on Steam. So today I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna show you all the new stuff. I'm gonna make a new character here. I'm gonna show you at least the beginning of the game. So once you've created your character, you can choose between two servers, and these will have different players in them. So some players might be in server 1, some players might be in server 2, and I think there's also different instances. So like if a mob is really like if there's a lot of people on one mob, you can just go to the other server and maybe it's less populated. So I'm gonna jump on server 2. Hopefully this is less populated. I don't really want to bother anyone. Obviously I've played quite a bit during alpha, but I'm gonna start fresh here on Steam, and I'm probably gonna stream this game quite a bit, both as a new player, but also as I'm trying to get to the end game. So the first thing you'll notice when you hop onto the game, there are a few enemies here already, and you can start grinding if you'd like. I'm just gonna go through some basic stuff. So on the top, you see here you have your character, and you'll have your health and your energy. This is what you use to cast spells. Like you see here, Sucker Punch costs 8 energy, and Lick Wounds costs 18. So I can use this to kill the faster, and it actually helps a lot. To open a gem shop, there's no shortcut on the. There's no shortcut visible, but if you press the I button, it will open the gem shop. Also, to open character screen, you can also just press C. And I have an entire video on what you should put your stats into and stuff, so I won't go through that. I'm just gonna do agility for these early levels. Press S or press on the book here to see your skills. To see the quest log, obviously you press Q. I have no quests yet. Achievements is gonna be pressing A. Guilds, I'm not in a guild yet. Battle passes, that's P. Mail, that is M. You're gonna get, like, if you subscribe on Patreon, you're gonna get your monthly gems here and some other stuff. So if this has like a red flag to it, I think it has something in it. You can play on full screen. In the settings, there's not a lot of options yet, but I know there's more coming for sure. Also, to open your bag, you can press B. Once you get more bags, you can just press Shift B. I have two alternatives to use skills. I can click on the skill, which is really slow, so I prefer pressing 1, because this is slot 1, this is slot 2. So I prefer clicking 1. You have multiple bars of skills, so say you want one tab to have like healing skills, you could click down and see I'm at number 4 right now, and you'd go down, you have 4 different options. So you could make one for healing, one for attacking, and one for like defensive skills, or one for teleport. To quick tab on these on the hotbar, you can do shift plus 1, shift and 1, or shift and 3. For some reason shift 4 and shift 2 doesn't work for me. I'm not sure why that is though. It might work for you, you can try that, but only shift 1 and shift 3 are working for me. To move around, you're gonna use left click. It's kind of obvious, but everything you do in this game is basically just point and click. So I hover my mouse over an enemy, I click on it, and then I click again to attack it. And you see I'm getting XP here, my money is at the top. You start with 100 gems, at least during the beta. So let's look at the first quest. Fisherman Gorton says, I see you found your way to this mysterious land, young adventurer. Now, were you asleep when your clothes were stolen, or is there something I'd rather not know? Regardless, this is a dangerous place, especially for naked people. Do you know how to fight? You click on an enemy to select them, then click them again to attack. Try it on one of those scare crabs here. So you'll see the quest turns up in the top right. You can click on it, or you can press Q if you need more information. You'll get some tips here if you're uncertain what quest asks you to do. But here it says, the goal is to kill one scare crab. And this is the reward. And 5 coins, obviously. So I'm gonna use Sucker Punch to try to speed up the process. Now I already grinded a few, so I already leveled up. And as you saw on level up, I got 2 more skill points. I'm pressing C then, instantly, to use those skill points, because I want more damage. And then you can go over here. You showed that, dummy. Though it occurs to me that it was keeping those annoying crabs away, so I'll have to put it back up. When you're ready for something else to do, come back and see me about those crabs, nudie. Okay, so I completed it. Now, if I look at my bag, I'll have 2 weapons here. No, 2 items here. I got a dirty undershirt. It's 3 armor, which is probably not gonna matter. But I'll put it on anyway. Looks a bit nicer when I'm not naked. Okay, and then we get the pointy stick. Now, back in alpha, at one point, this was worse than just wearing no weapon, but luckily they fixed that. Actually, I do wonder. Yeah, you also have bestiary here in the character screen. So if you press C, go over here, you can see your outfits and stuff. You can see your factions. We're gonna get into that in another video, I think. We're gonna get in some though. It's basically if you kill one certain type of mob, you get faction points, which you will need a lot of to level it up, and then you can buy costumes of certain, yeah, and then some trinkets as well and some items, or not trinkets. There's its own faction item, so you can buy some gear, and you can also buy some cosmetics if you grind a lot of crabs, for example. And in the bestiary, it says we've killed 8 scare crabs. Once you kill a certain amount, it unlocks new information. I'm gonna start the next quest. Fisherman Gorton says, check your backpack. You should have a stick and a shirt. Yeah, I already equipped those. Let's see about getting the rest of your clothes back, shall we? I'd imagine that killing 5 crabs should set you on the right path. We don't take kindly to nudists here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and kill 5 crabs. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be level 2 yet, but yeah. Okay. First, meeting with loot. When you kill an enemy, except for scare crabs because they have no loot, you can click on them, you will gain gold, you see the number over your head. And sometimes when you loot them, there will be an item that appears. Like this. And then you click on it and it will go directly to your backpack. And here you can see you get different stuff from different mobs. And when you get an item, it shows up in the bestiary, or at least I thought so. And here you can see Crab Crusader. I thought so, but apparently the bow doesn't. Not sure why, probably some lag or something. Okay. Oh, I just skipped that dialogue. He probably didn't say anything important. Well, he did give us some tidy of whiteys and a letter to niece. So we're gonna have to go look for his niece. Quick mention, if you're trying to get like 100% in this game, you should always double check before you sell items to the NPC. Because this item I think is only from this quest and then from a mob, but it's really rare from that mob. So you should keep this around, definitely. We're gonna have to go find the niece now. Obviously, I could have stuck around and grinded these crabs for more items. I know there's a ring there and one other item. So yeah, here's the niece, I think, Nicole. You see that she has a question mark. That means you have a quest to turn in. And if there's an exclamation mark, you can talk to them for a quest. And if they're grayed out, that means that either you've done them and they're bugged, or that you're not high enough level, or that you don't meet the requirement to finish it. Okay, let's talk to Nicole. Nicole says, my EpiPen prescription, sweet. Do you see the little bag in the bottom right of the screen? Click on it, then click on the little blue guy with the shield in the top right menu. Drag some clothes on your body and legs if you haven't already, and click on me again when you're done. Okay. Yeah, so what she mentioned was basically... Oh, you can't drag it out, actually. You have to right-click to take off gear. But you can drag and drop. You can also just right-click to equip gear. I'm not only allergic to bees, but I'm also a little hypoglycemic. My uncle says I'm a bit of a hypochondriac, but he's silly. Anyway, I'd give just about anything for 5 little turnips to bring my blood sugar up to a manageable level. What do you say? Yes, I'm gonna accept that. I'm also gonna talk to Farmer Ted because I'm assuming that he has a quest for the same mob. Welcome to my farm. I used to grow the sweetest, most delicious produce you've ever tasted. But after a bloody battle was fought on my little plot not so long ago, this dirt now creates the nastiest, most evil veggies you've ever fought. If you could take care of, say, 10 of these turnip heads, I'd be most grateful. Yep, I can for sure do that. Okay, I've finally got enough turnips for the girl. I'm gonna go talk to her to see if she has another quest for me. Oh, you're a lifesaver. I just know you'll kill lots of big baddies in your travels. And I'm not just saying that because I'm feeling lightheaded. If you're looking for something better than a stick, my daddy here might trade you something for some light work. My brother finds stuff in the fields too, if you got the coin. Okay, so that quest didn't give us anything. Also, here you see, the active quests are blue and the other quests are grayed out, I guess. It also lets you check previous rewards or quests. I'm gonna kill 3 more turnip so I can move on. Okay, now that I'm finished with that, I'm a bit unlucky that I didn't get any of the drops. I might come back and grind some money here. Thank you ever so. I haven't much to offer you in return, but maybe this will help. Oh, and this was accidentally dropped in my mailbox. It's addressed to a general in the town just north of here. I'd deliver it myself, but I can't really leave Nicole alone. Okay. Nice, another level up already. So you're level 4 by the time you get to town. Almost like always if you do the quests. Which is really nice because I'm gonna show you something right now. This is gonna be the main salesman in the entire game. So you go to him, you can buy different gear here. I recommend picking up at least this weapon as soon as possible because it's really strong. I already respec'd into it, which I'm gonna show you later. Here's an extra fanny pack, which is another bag you can wear. I'm gonna sell my items. So here you have 2 options. You can drag and drop into this slot and it sells it. Or you can just shift click. So if I'm holding in shift, and then clicking, I sold item. I'm gonna sell the turnip as well because it's a junk item. But this I can use to eat later on, so I'll keep this as a healing item. Here, this guy, Sutroy. Who's Sutroy? Sutroy is the banker, and bankers allow you to store your extra items. So this guy will allow you to put items in here to keep. This is really helpful, for example, if you get a full bag and you need to store some important items later on, like your materials or your gear. So this is really helpful. You can buy more tabs as well. They will show up here. I can't afford one right now. I think they're 200 gems each for each tab. And that's just convenience. You don't really need more than 1 tab, I think, for the most part. But it's really nice when you get to the late game. Here we have the skill trainer Wu. This is gonna be your main skill guy. He might change like the color of his clothing at different areas, but if you click on him, you'll see quite a few different skills. And you can buy these even though you don't meet the requirements, and you can get the skills. You just can't use them. So here you see, for example, Nerd Rage. Since I'm going strength right now, I would want this because this boosts my attack power. So you can come here once you get a bit more money. If you want to go back to the crabs or turnips, you can probably get quite a bit of money back there. But for now, I can't afford it. Here you can change your, you can change your cosmetic, like how you look. Here you can change your eyes. Yeah, so you can change your appearance here, and this is only Noob Island. Here's the general. I'm gonna talk to him right now, actually. Guard Captain Bill says, "Holy crapfish, he thinks he spotted the enemy. Can you take these orders to our scout and see about his reports on the situation? Go past this wall, east through the skellies, and then north into the hills to find him." Okay, I mean, I'll do this right now. Normally, I'd do domesticated ogres, or smallish ogres, I don't remember. first. I'm gonna do this right now just to show you where it is. This is the scout. He's a bit hidden, so could be hard to find. Thank goodness the evil army is here. The guys in town didn't believe me, but now I have proof. I found this membership card. Can you take it back to General Unrest in town? Nice. You get an evil army membership card. And this is only a quest item, I believe. So I'm gonna take it back. This is General Unrest, yep. Evil army, eh? I figured they'd come here soon enough for a recruitment drive. You've done good. Just in case you run across them, here's a license to kill. Don't feel bad about it, they're evil. Heck, it says so on the card. Yeah, so this is one of those items that you will only get from quests. So it's a trinket item, which you can wear for now, but when you upgrade it, when you find better gear, keep in mind that you should not sell this item. At least not to the NPC, because you only get this through quests and it's a collector item for later on. Okay, let's go back. Oh. Old Lady McJesus. The warriors who once inhabited this land owned companions, but since they've left this realm, the companions are bored and running amok, trampling my crops and such. Looks like you've got a strong young back. Won't you help an old lady teach one of these ogre rapscallions not to mess with the elderly? Yup, I will. And these have very high health bars, so this is going to take a bit of time to kill. I'm spamming my sucker punch. Nice. Oh, they have adult diapers. And if you look at the item, it says right there, the market median price is 1,069,000. That is not a realistic price. I mean, you can throw it on the market for that, just for fun. But most likely it won't really sell for that. It's probably someone transferring money across accounts. But it is really funny that people do that, right? On like noob items. So I'm keeping this for later, so I'm just gonna go and put it in my bank immediately. Keep the potions in my inventory. Well, it's payday. I'll wager you've been looking forward to this. Nice, and we get a suspicious candy, also sold for 1 million on the market. Hilarious. How much does this sell for? 5. I think this is also a collector item. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna keep it just to make sure. It says junk though, so I'm not sure if that goes in the collector. I just got 149 gold. I'll buy a skill book. I think, actually, now that I think about it, I think it's better to save up for this because I'm going intellect. So I think I'll save up for the intellect skills. I could go nerd rage right now, but I'll hold on to this. Farmer Gunther. These pumpkins are delicious and infinite, but I just got COVID. Could you get me some pumpkin mush to eat? Okay, I can do that. You need 5 of them. It's gonna be quick. Yep, nice. Also, someone mentioned these are really good to make money right now. If you need like 10, I think. Like if you need like 100 coins, you can kill like 10 of these and you'll get 100. Because the mushes sell for 10 each, I think. I'll check that after I've finished this quest. Oh, you didn't actually need 5 mush. It was trolling you. This is perfect. Here, I cooked this up while you were away. Now scram, these are my pumpkin. Ho there! I know these here pumpkin heads have a little bite, but we still need to farm them every day. You can help me out by killing 10 of them for me if you'd like. Oh, I think this is a daily quest. I think that's why he reacted like this. That would make sense actually. Okay. This is also I think this is also collector's item. But it's also consumable. I'm assuming it just gives you some health or something. So I wouldn't consume it. You could test just for fun or if you need the health in battle. But I'm just gonna keep it for collection because I think that's a better way to do it. Maybe I could sell it on the market even for $1. To some players who just sold it or skipped by this. Okay, so I'm gonna go finish up this pumpkin quest, and then I'm going to probably head off after I showcase the NPC stuff. Okay, you killed 10. Oh wow, thanks so much. It's not like another 10 have taken their place already. So I'm not sure exactly what he gives you. For that, I think it was only coins and XP. I'll go back to shopkeeper's Sal. And yeah, as you see, it says sells to the shop for 50 coins. That's the entire stack. So a stack of 5 would sell for 50, obviously. So yeah. I'm not sure if I'm selling them because... Actually, I probably am, right? Oh, this also sells for 50. Yeah, I'm doing this, I think. Oh, this is... No, I'm selling these two, and also this. I don't really need the potions. I'm gonna put this in the bank as a collector item, and then I'm gonna go over here. Now, I really wanted to get this and this, but when I'm looking at this more, I'm probably not gonna reach these stages. So I'm probably just going strength, just to showcase, because I think strength is a bit easier to play and easier to digest for you as a viewer. So I'm gonna play strength on this character. So the next thing I'm saving up for is Sucker Punch 2nd edition, which is basically a stronger version of this. Right now, I got the Nerd Rage. You can double click to put it in your skill bar. It will automatically take up a slot here if it's active. But in your skill book, you should be able to see it. I think the server is a bit laggy because this happened earlier as well. Yeah, it should show up here. Maybe if I refresh it will. But as you see, it has a 1 second cast time and lasts 10 minutes. So if I cast it right now, it will show up in the top left. You have a limit of 5 buffs. It just gave me 20 attack power. Yeah. So if you double click it, you can turn it off as well. Like you can cancel it. So I'm gonna check. My damage now is 13 to 21. And after I used it, it's 15 to 23. So it adds 2 damage per attack, which is nice. It's nothing OP, but it's nice to have for sure. Now, I'm gonna do one more quest, I think, and then I'm gonna head off. As if those skellies weren't annoying enough, now it seems someone's giving them weapons. Follow the trail that leads southeast and you'll find them on the hill. Kill a few before they get any ideas. Actually, I'll save this quest for next time. I'll do this quest, I think. Some guy named Spaded a few years back thought it would be funny to summon a bunch of dwarf skellies to defend this town. What's even funnier is that he was banned almost immediately afterwards. What's not funny is that these little skellies keep hanging around. There are tons of them. Would you mind taking, say, 10 of them off my hands? Yep, I can do that. So, when I kill this skelly... Oh, this is a bit higher HP. And they shouldn't drop anything good right now. They do drop bone dust. I don't think that sells for a lot. But something you will see is the blue number over your head. Just like with the crabs. The faction number is going up. So you're getting Crab Crusader and Skell Assassin faction. Which is really neat. Few more. I'm probably gonna get level 6 after this. A Woodman's Hatchet. So that probably sells for quite a bit. It's not gonna be better than my dull wooden sword. You could check that if you got one by just equipping it and then checking if the damage versus the attack speed is good, but I don't think it is because this attacks way faster and I think that's worth it. Okay. I must say that I'm surprised that I could get someone in their briefs to do my bidding without placing an ad on Craigslist. You made my day now, I'll make yours. Nice! Here's the deal, some of the skellies decided to branch out and form their own little happy club just southeast of the dwarf skellies. And that... So nice. I've done a bit of quests, I've leveled up to level 6. I think Well, let me check how much this sells for. So I've leveled up to level 6, I've done a few quests, but I think I'll save the rest of Noob Island for the next video. So if you come all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will like and subscribe this video to show me that you appreciate this type of content, and if it gets enough attention, then I will probably make more videos like this. So this is gonna be my new game, where I try to just play it casually, chill out, and do it in like a slow tempo, not rushing anything. So if you want to see any other types of content, make sure to DM me on Discord, or to DM me on Discord, or just leave a comment down below. Any support is appreciated, and I'll see you guys next time.